welcome to another episode of BZG's Quick Reviews. My name is Barrett Courtney, and here joining with me are my great co-hosts and even better friends, the bisexist from Texas, Henry Montiero. What's up, Henry? How you doing today?
Welcome to our special 3D episode.
And here, as always, he's back again. You know, it's been a while.
The boys are back.
My pubic fucking
Your pubic beard.
hair.
So, you're back, Ricky, the bisexist. You're not the bisexist from Texas.
I am now. Oh,
You're the chunky punk, and you're back. It's been a couple of weeks since we've seen you. We've missed you. And if you,
I miss outside. Outside my work walls.
The boys are back.
but are they in town?
No.
Questlove's in the house.
And if you don't know what we do here at Quick Reviews, each of us brings in 1 to 3 items to do 1-minute reviews on. And today, we're going to start with Ricky, since it's been a while. We want to bring him back and have him start off the show. So, Ricky, how many items did you bring in this week?
What did I say I was going to review in the car?
I don't know.
I said I was.
I wasn't listening.
You weren't in the car at that point.
I said I was going to review that platformer that was on PS Plus.
Okay.
What was it called?
Going home?
No.
Go home?
No.
Super Time Force Ultra.
Super Time Force Ultra.
Okay.
I was also going to talk about Until Dawn.
Okay.
And I was also going to talk about...
The Rhythm of the Night.
I'll just do those two because I can't remember what else. Whatever.
All right. So, I got my timer ready. We try to keep true to doing 1 minute. Sometimes we go over a minute. That's okay. All right, Ricky.
I
Start.
like to keep it wild here.
Yeah, we like to keep it a wild ride here.
We like to keep it frisky, like a dingo.
All right, so, Ricky, your first review starting right now.
So my first review is Super Time Force Ultra, right? Bingo? Something like that?
Yeah, Super Time Force Ultra.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, so Super Time Force Ultra is one of the hardest platformers I've ever played in my life.
Okay.
It's a whole mess of just ridiculous rewinding time and making copies of whichever of the 3 characters they let you play as just to pass certain little challenges within each level.
Okay.
It's fucking hilarious.
Like the dialogue and stuff?
The dialogue is funny. The relationships between the characters are funny. The future version of the main guy who commands the team has 2 eye patches and a bunch of random medals, and they keep referring to the medals and how he got them all of a sudden and stuff like that. And like, oh, we just met each other, but this and that, and it's just it's a hilarious game. It's very challenging, but by far one of my favorite platformers I've ever played, along the lines with Guacamelee.
Oh, well.
I'll give it a softie.
It's one of your favorite platformers, but you're going to give it a soft E.
I don't like platformers that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo.
Platformers.
Yeah. We did a whole Let's Play on creating platformers called Super Mario Maker.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
What's a platform?
So you give it a soft E.
Yeah, because it is a fun game. I'm just... Platformers aren't my favorite.
Sorry, I'm just looking at your ring, and I'm just imagining going...
All right. Ricky, your second review starting now.
Okay, Until Dawn. I wish I had more than a minute so I can do this, but Until Dawn is a game. It's one of the craziest things I've ever played ever. I've played it in the dark with headphones throughout the whole thing. It's a bunch of twists and turns that you don't expect, and a lot that you do expect, but don't expect for them to go through with. It's everything I've wanted to do while watching a slasher film. It's the type of horror game that I've been wanting, where it's not just so scary that I don't want to play it. It's like I jump, but I want to finish it. I want to keep playing. It's exciting. I'm giving it a fucky.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think last week I gave it a fucky as well.
Yeah.
So that's 2 fuckies for this game.
I was surprised.
If you haven't gotten it yet, go get it, because it's good.
Yeah, even when I bought it, I didn't think that, I'm going to want to keep this. But I'm keeping it. Yeah.
Cool. And those were your 2?
It's my 2.
It's your 2.
It's your 2.
All right. So now we're going to move on to Henry's reviews. Ooh, now I'm like the awkward guy who missed it. I was late to the call. Hey, wait!
Suddenly,
3-way.
Suddenly, we're turned to fat go tanks.
All right.
I brought 3.
You brought in three items. Okay, cool.
Just like last week. I'm on a roll.
You are on a roll, and you gave all 3 different scores last week as well.
Yeah. Mine are not as wide this time.
To like
Okay.
put my hands up.
Because
To stop fucking with it, because I'm scared that we're gonna the audience is gonna hear.
why would they hear beatboxing?
All right.
Like really bad beatboxing where someone like hit a drum machine with a hammer?
All right. Henry,
Yeah.
start your first review right now.
So my first review is of the first trade. Where are you going? The first trade paperback of The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, written by Ryan North.
Okay.
So anyway, this comic is amazing. Seriously, this comic's hilarious because you know that I have a thing for like completely
Squirrels.
You know that I love like completely irreverent comics where it's like comics are silly. Let's just have things happen. Like I love Next Wave and like Dan Slott She-Hulk.
And like Watchmen.
But anyway, this is like the most like this is the most comic ass comic I've ever seen. Which is
Comic-ass
just
comic.
benefited by the fact that the writer on it is Ryan North of Dinosaur Comics.
Yeah.
The best webcomic of all time. And the first big bad guy in this for the first 4 issues is Galactus.
Oh wow.
Which has the best line, Thanos, what a tool. This comic is amazing. Seriously, like, you guys need to read it. I give it a E.
A yee? Cool. All right. You ready for your second one? Mm-hmm. Cool. Go.
Okay, my second review is an issue that came out today.
Oh wow.
Like, this is brand new, off the presses, and I just read it, and it's right here. Captain America White.
Pick it up. Show the audience.
I am. By Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. And the thing I love about Jeff Loeb's, like, Jeff Loeb, like, his Superman book, his Batman comics, like, all of the Marvel colored books, is that he just has, like, this pure idea of, like, cheesiness, like cornball in, like, comics.
Yeah.
And it's something that I just love about how he writes, where he completely, like, goes with the silliness that comes with comics. And it turns out really great, and it's like, so this issue just came out, Ricky's looking at it right now, and it's got, like, Tim Sale's art is great as always.
Yeah.
And, so, like, I want to see how this keeps going. Like, it's super silly, but also serious, because it's about, like, when Bucky died, and he actually stayed dead this time.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, I'm probably going to keep buying this, and I'll keep reviewing it on this.
All right, cool. Keep us up to date.
Yeah. So I give it a E.
All right, cool. You're showing us a picture of the Hulk.
He looks so funny. Isn't Hulk like Filipino?
He's
now?
Korean.
Oh,
He's Korean.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And Henry, you have one more thing? Correct?
Yes.
All right, cool. You can start that review right now.
My new review is of Super Mario Maker. This is the best game on Wii U.
All right.
I'm just going to come right out and just say that, like, if you like Mario and you like platformer games, buy this game.
Okay.
Because this is a game that you can play forever. Because there's always going to be new levels. Like, make your own levels if there's none that you enjoy.
Yep.
Just, like, you can play this game forever. And there's so much to uncover with it that, like, it's tied with me for, like, the new Super Smash Bros. For the best game on the Wii U.
Oh, wow.
And I think this is a better game just as it is. So, this is a short review.
Yep.
Because you're going to talk about it too.
Yeah, I will.
I'm going to give it a fuck ye.
A fuck ye. Cool. All right, so that was Henry's reviews.
One of my games of the year.
All right, cool. And speaking of games of the year, just to give you guys a heads up, we are doing a BZG Awards
Will Forte.
sometime in early January. We're gonna have 2 award shows, a movie award show and a video game award show, and that'll be fun.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to figure that out.
I don't even communicate what the fuck we do here.
I actually had some ideas for music reviews, like the Pop Punk is Dead Award.
Yeah, I don't know if we have, like, because for movies and video games, like, I have like a range of categories. I don't think I have enough categories for music to be its own.
I can come up with those categories.
But are we really going to listen to all of those albums though? That's the thing.
I'll make you.
No. Sorry, just not as interested in doing that.
I'll do it. It's like when Garth is alone with the crowd.
Yeah. You awkward son of a bitch.
I'm a reader.
All right. No, don't be rude.
No.
We're in the middle of the show right now.
Church. This is our break.
Yeah.
So we do this once a week. We have to do it.
We got to do it. Got to be respectful.
Gotta do it. You gotta do it from.
Join me as we start our sermon.
What is this? The Church of TXX?
No, it's the Church of Halo. All right, so now I'm going over to my reviews.
Blow me away.
I only have 2 things to review this week, and the first one is The Wonder Years: No Closer to Heaven. You'll see in the description below I have a full review, and I give it a numbered score and all that stuff. But if you don't feel like reading, because you're not an educated person or you don't know how to read English...
Damn. Whoa.
I don't know, we might have some people who understand English but don't know how to read it. So, the 4th... or technically the 5th album to be released by The Wonder Years. I do like it. It's growing on me more than since I wrote the original review. I think right now they're just at a point where they're testing out new sounds, experimenting, and it's sort of like when they started recording The Upsides, where they had these ideas, but they didn't know how to focus in on them, so... like the Upsides came out, like it was good, but it was sort of muddled. Same thing with No Closer to Heaven. It's like there are really good moments and there are parts I really like about it, but the whole thing gets muddled by just like poor decisions and just some ideas that they had that are good in theory, but they did not go through with them well. There are like the ending, like the last 3 tracks I would say of the album are really just, you could pass them over, like they're not exciting at all. So it starts off really well though. It starts off as like this really good album, and then it's like okay throughout the rest, and then like it ends just like meh. So you can check my number score in the link below, but for this show, I'm gonna give the album. I'm going to give it a very, very, very soft yee. Like, I'm on the border of yee and eh.
This was a quick
I'd
review.
be right there with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said in the car, it's like, it's everything we expected.
Yeah, like you made the good point of... I like to make the comparison of Metal Gear Solid 5 in this album. Of people who are Metal Gear fans have been thinking about what's going to happen in Metal Gear Solid 5 and all of this stuff. And when they got that story... it was almost everything they expected, so they were like, oh, okay. The same thing with us, you know? We're huge Wonder Years fans, and we have all these expectations, and they met those expectations, but they never went beyond that. So it was like, oh, okay, we sort of figured that was going to happen, but you didn't push it any further.
We're so bitchy. So you did everything we wanted you to do and what we thought you were gonna do, but you couldn't take that further. You're an asshole.
Buy the album
it's just more Wonder Years, and that's not a bad thing, but it could get a little boring.
Yeah,
you get the album, and it's nothing but Caribbean shuffle music. But it's like the singing's the exact same. Finally, Caribbean emo.
Alright, and for my second review, I am also going to talk about Super Mario Maker. We recorded our Let's Play yesterday, and by the time you're watching it, it should already be up of Super Mario Maker.
Super Mario Maker.
After only getting like 6 hours to play around with this thing, this is definitely going to be a contender for our Game of the Year for BGG. I think when they made the Wii U and that hardware, they were making the Wii U with Super Mario Maker in mind, especially with the pad and like being able to create that and having it on the TV and all that stuff. Like this was the game they had in mind when creating the hardware. And I think I think this is the one time they actually utilized the Wii U pad correctly at all whatsoever. So I really enjoyed it. It made me feel, it was super nostalgic, especially when we started playing online and we did the, what art style was it?
Super Mario World.
Super Mario World, and that got me like, I was a child again, and it was ridiculous, and it makes me
a pirate.
And then you were a pirate, and so I really like this game. I really like what Nintendo did here of being able to give people the access to create their own style of Mario levels. So I'm really excited to see like what people come up with it. I really liked we only had like the basic tools to make our levels with, but even with that, like you and Quentin made like a really cool fucking level. So I'm gonna give it a fuck ye.
So with Super Mario Maker, you get to unlock certain abilities for building later on, and you keep them as you unlock them.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
So we did that Let's Play, and we'll probably go back and do a Let's Play later when Henry has unlocked everything, and then we'll go back and be able to use all of these different tools and stuff. And by that time, hopefully, I'll have that game because I want to play that.
I thought Super Mario Maker was just like a game of their parents doing it or something.
Oh, wait, what? Explain that.
Because it's Super Mario Maker.
Oh, it's just a game of Mario's parents having sex?
Like making him.
I still prefer Super Mario Meets His Maker, where he confronts God. And it's like nothing. It's like a 3-hour text adventure.
This whole time, he thinks he's looking for God. At the end, he finds Miyamoto.
And then it's nothing but it's like nothing but a 3-hour conversation where Super Mario discusses what is morality, what is death, what is forever.
This got really deep.
You have died many times, and you will die many times again. But today you live.
That got really deep.
Damn.
God damn. And that was today's episode of Quick Reviews. Again, each of us bring in 1 to 3 items and do 1-minute reviews on. I know for some of them we went a little bit over, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. So,
this guy, huh?
So thank you for joining us. If you have any suggestions for what we should do for Quick Reviews, you can always reach us at Twitter at baiazonagamers. You can find me at Benandlerchong. You can find Henry at Henrysaurus, and you can find Ricky at Baldazan96. So if you have any suggestions for the show, you can always reach us there. And if you have any questions tech related, you can always reach our tech guy at 7Morris. But the O in Morris is a 0. You can check it in the description below. And what did you think of the stuff that we had to review today? Did you like our thoughts on it? You can like the video, leave your comments and thoughts in the comments below, and share with your friends. And make fun of us on Facebook and Twitter and all that good stuff. And subscribe to our channel so you can make fun of us in the future. Yeah. So thank you once again. Thank you for joining me. And until next time, have a great day full of quick reviews and...
On this day you live.
And Mario making his meter.
Making his meter.
Finally. And Mario meeting his maker.
Mario's a meter nerd now.
Thank you.